Hey everyone, it's Lindsay Victoria here from A Life Well Balanced. Today I want to tackle the topic of jet lag. Oh gosh, the wonderful sensation of feeling like you're having an out-of-body groggy experience when you land at your destination. Kind of sucks. I know a little bit about jet lag because I have chosen to live between Australia and the US, two furthest countries from each other. So, I have a couple tips that I like to use to help deal with jet lag, but before we dive into that, I wanted to give you a few stats so you know. First of all, when you are traveling from west to east, the effects of jet lag are generally more prevalent. So that means when I'm traveling back from Australia to the east coast of the US, jet lag sucks. All right, and the stat with that is it takes, if you're traveling from west to east, if you're flying to the east, it takes about 2/3 of the time zones that you cross of the days to recover. So if you're crossing 10 time zones, which I think that's about how many time zones you cross when you're going to Australia, it could take you about 6 or 7 days to recover. That's not fun when you have to go to work or do something. If you're traveling from east to west, it's generally about half the time. So if it's 10 time zones, only 5 days. You kind of get the picture. Simple math there. So what can you do if it's inevitable that you're traveling and jet setting and doing whatever you want? All right, couple things. One, set your watch to the place that you're going, to the destination, the minute you get on the plane. I highly recommend that. Get yourself in the mode of if it's night there, you're at night there. That might mean you need to skip the movies and sleep, especially if you know you have something happening then that next day that's important. Drink so much water. Listen, I am a huge fan of all of the free alcohol that comes on the plane when I go. I will definitely have 1 or 2 glasses of wine. However, make sure you couple that with so much water. Seriously, you get dehydrated from alcohol, you get dehydrated from being in the air. You need to stay hydrated and fluid. It's so simple, but it really helps with your jet lag if you get off the plane not feeling like you're dehydrated. And then my third tip, of course, is essential oils. The reason why I'm using essential oils is because they're a natural remedy. There's 2 types that I like to use. So you've landed somewhere and you need to wake up and you're feeling a bit groggy and you just need to give yourself a bit of a punch in the face. Use peppermint. Take a little bit, take 1 drop, honestly, just a little drop like that, and put it right on your temples. And the reason why I say this, okay, this is good for headaches as well, but it's really cooling. So if I put this all around me, I'm already feeling awake. Okay, I'm gonna be awake now. I can feel the effects of peppermint. Another one that's really good is eucalyptus. You just want ones that are quite strong and they're gonna like invigorate you. Like I feel very invigorated now, so I have peppermint. Eucalyptus, another one. So you'll want that in the morning. If you can't sleep at night, then I'm gonna recommend that you put some lavender on the bottom of your feet or on the back of your neck, or maybe a little bit on the thymus or around your temples. So you wanna use these essential oils, you just need 1 drop. Lavender is very calming, smell it, put it in a diffuser, do whatever you can to get to sleep. That's the whole point here. Like if you wake up at 3 a.m. and you're tossing and turning and you're like, crap, what do I do? Try essential oils. If they don't work, you might just need to get up and start your day. That's what I do. If you're younger, obviously it doesn't get as bad. As I'm getting older and into my 30s, I'm starting to notice it creeps up on me a little bit, but whenever I can't sleep, I'm using lavender essential oil, or I am using Balance, which is another blend from doTERRA. This one, very calming as well. It's called the Grounding Blend, very earthy. Put a couple drops in the diffuser, put a couple drops on the bottom of your feet. Just do some deep breathing, do whatever you can to try to get yourself back to sleep. So those are a couple of my tips for what I do to get over jet lag, because honestly, it can be inevitable, especially if you're crossing 10 or 12 time zones. But if you're wondering how to get some of these essential oils, please just leave me a comment or get in touch with me on my website. I'd be happy to help. And make sure you set your watch to the time zone that you are traveling to, and make sure you drink lots and lots of water and try to get some sleep on the plane. That will help you. All right, guys, hope you like this video. If you do, share it with some friends who maybe are traveling or going on some long haul flights. Hopefully that will give them some good tips to help prevent jet lag. See you guys. Bye.